So STB Bank was started about 23 years ago. It's meant originally for cooperative development, but we have gone beyond that. So now we are actually SME bank, SME focused bank, particularly focused in rural development and also SME development. I'm Tilak Pedigama. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of STB Bank. Sri Lanka produced 52% of GDP from SME sector. That's huge out of a 90 billion economy. So it's important that we stay focused on that. And when we started, probably we were a small bank. Our focus was maybe very narrowly defined. But now we are more resourceful, more skillful, and we are more ready to do business. And also we have the depth and the knowledge to do that. So that's what we want to continue. In fact, we believe the SME sector will continue to grow. I mean, that's happening everywhere in the world, as Sri Lanka will follow the same. So that way, staying focused on STB sector, even for the future, I think it makes business sense as well as it makes social sense as well. Risk management is part of core pillars of banking. So naturally, we were prepared for always all eventualities, right? But of course, we never planned to face something like COVID. But we had planned for similar situations. So as a result, when it hit us, I mean, obviously it's something new, right? And we never did business when the whole world is locked down, right? So I think to that extent it was different. But of course, I think since it was in our DNA, we were able to sort of come up with solutions more like instantaneously, and we were able to face them as well. So we were so focused on how we did what we did, we were able to produce some fantastic results as well. In fact, 2020 has been a tremendous year for STB Bank. We produced 833 million profit. That's the highest ever profit this bank has produced. I think it was a wonderful experience as well. I think number one start with, I think you also have to be resourceful as a CEO. I mean, you can't be just uh, another person. I think you have to be very resourceful, and that's number one. Then you have to build a team around you who can execute a strategy and agenda, which is required for growth of the organization. To take care of your customers, to take care of your stakeholders, like staff and shareholders and so on. Right? I think the team matters a lot, right? So then when you talk about team, also it just can't be bodies, right? It has to be with specific skills, with specific drive, right? But we all have to be same on the same page, right? With a lot of passion and optimism of what we are trying to do. Then there is a huge aspect of learning new things and also unlearning things that you don't need to have any longer. It's no longer a tool, right? So that requires reading, listening to people, right? And basically exposing yourself to new things and experiencing, and also sometimes doing it yourself, and learning, right? I think that takes care of upgrading your skills all the time. And also you have to inspire your people also do the same, and that is very, very important for a future ready organization. Number one, I would say, is you have to work hard, because that cannot be replaced irrespective wherever, I mean, irrespective of your generation. The hard work cannot be replaced. Hard work is required, but the level and the intensity could be different. But now I think the world is moving to a very fast paced situation. I think your hard work probably was required, I think probably more than previously, right? So to do that, you have to stay focused, and you have to stay focused with what you intend to do as an organization, as a person, and also in doing that, I always believe, I think there has to be a passion. I think unless you have passion, you will never be optimistic, but you will never put yourself in the situation to perform. I think your most valuable contribution to society is, I think, how much impact you have created in whatever you did. Now, in my case, I'm doing banking. Banking is not merely depositing and lending, right? Ultimately, it is about wealth creation. So, have I created wealth for people? Have I created wealth for communities? And that's what matters, right? Ultimately, the impact you have created to the larger society is what matters to me. I think that's what I want to accomplish as a person and as a bank as well, because this was set up to take care of people who were so-called underprivileged. Okay, now have we made them privileged after a while? I mean, that's what we had to look back and see. That should be one of the KPIs. So if we accomplish that, I mean, more than if, when we accomplish that, we can be happy about the impact we have created. That's what I'm after.